All right, folks. Little Matthew McConaughey there for you. Cause we gotta do it dazed and confused. What is on your mind? I don't know, I've got iration on my mind, dude. That's what it is, y'all. What is up, and welcome back to another Chop Chat here on the Listen to Lamb Chop podcast, guys. Excited for this one, man. We haven't done a Saturday night podcast vibe in a while.
It's been a little bit.
It's been like a Sunday afternoon vibe the past 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and then before that, we didn't hit a Saturday night one. Probably since the night we saw Top Gun. That was quite a while ago. I think it was probably like the last Saturday night one. So here, ooh, that was a nice one. Little bubbles, little carbonation. I like it. We got some ghost energy on here tonight because it is actually 10:56. It's pretty much 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the great state of Georgia, and we're just now sitting down to record our podcast for the night. So
it's about normal. Huh?
It is about normal for our Saturday night podcast vibe. This is how we like it. These are the ones for some reason or another. These are the ones
Sundays.
We get. I think we're just in such a lull, and it's such an in between time. It's like it's after church, it's after lunch, after a big meal. It's like either before or after we have like something that my wife's going to try to make us do or something. And then probably right before or after custard, which is like a Sunday tradition. So it's like right, and it's also right between like relaxation from the weekend and having to go back to work on Monday. So you're just kind of like, I think that's part of it.
Okay, yes, it probably is.
But I just think also that we just jive better. We have more chemistry and more stuff on our minds late at night on a Saturday night. We got more stuff to look forward to tomorrow. We're still free right now, and like we've had a whole week of stuff happen. So it's like we're extra charged and ready to talk about it. I don't know. Saturday night's just...
I don't know about charged. I'm working on that.
Yeah, hence the energy. But you know, we got it. Hey, cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers.
There you go. It's good stuff. Guys, I've actually tried every single flavor, I believe, almost every single flavor of the Ghost Energy so far. Cody and I have actually been drinking Ghost products for at least 4 or 5 years now, off and on. Mm-hmm. As far as like their pre-workouts, their BCAAs, their protein powders, I've taken their fish oils before. But then they came out with this energy line, and this one's tropical mango, but I've had the Bubblicious strawberry bubblegum one. It's awesome. I've had both of the Sour Patch ones, which is red berry and blue raspberry. Flavor spot on. This morning, I actually had the citrus one, first time ever. Mm-hmm. It was actually really good. It was kind of like the Christian Guzman's lemonade one, mm-hmm. or like his V3 and that other one they did. So,
Ghost has always been like great as far as like flavor. Capturing the flavor.
Bro, they're 100% spot on with the flavor they do. Mm-hmm. What was that? Warhead sour watermelon Warheads?
Yeah.
That one's good too. The only one I haven't tried, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all can leave a comment or whatever, but I think there's only one that I haven't tried yet, and it is the orange cream one. And that's the one, remember last weekend? That's the one I was hunting. I was hunting for it. I wasn't looking. I was on the hunt for this energy drink, and I could not find it. I think I'm going to end up having to order a 12-pack, which, all their flavors are so good. I have a feeling this one's going to be just as good, if not better, than all the rest. So I don't really mind. Oh, gosh, here comes the throat bubbles.
I feel like swallowed air.
It's like the third episode in a row you've come hard with the throat bubbles. Boy.
Swallowed air.
And I was worried about it because I had a little...
You did?
Before we started. Yeah, I was like, well, here they go. They're already starting. Anyway, guys, we're actually going to sit down today and kind of discuss a little bit about fitness, because for the past 2 weeks strong, and I know that's not a very long time, but it's pretty consistent for me. As far as my fitness journey's gone, I have been consistently working out and consistently tracking my calories, not like hardcore Nazi style or anything like that, but just kind of like just straight up just tracking everything that I put into my body, and just always asking myself that question before I eat something. Is this going to be beneficial for me? How is it going to make me feel after I eat it? Now, disclaimer here, because I feel super guilty right now, to be honest with you, because Cody and I, honestly, this is the most amount of carbs and fat that I've had since I started this thing 2 weeks ago. But I didn't eat. I fasted all day, and then I had 2 chicken tacos with Carb Smart tortillas earlier and very limited cheese. So it's pretty high protein, low carb, low fat meal that I had all day long. And I had a 0-calorie green tea and this 5-calorie energy drink this morning. So Cody and I actually just went, and it was actually Cody's fault because he wanted to go. We went to Taco Bell, but I had 3 soft tacos and I had 1 triangle of his steak quesadilla. So I don't feel too bad. I don't think I went over my macros for the day, so it's not terrible. It's kind of all accounted for. I need to actually track it though, just to see where I'm at. Probably went over 100 just because it's Taco Bell.
Can you like split like one slice of the?
Yeah, I'm sure they have that on there. MyFitnessPal is what I use to track with, and it's like you can put pretty much everything in there. And even if MyFitnessPal doesn't have that 1 triangle of a steak quesadilla on there, I can Google what 1 triangle of a steak quesadilla is, and it'll give me a rough estimate, and I can manually put that into the system.
Okay.
So it's not that bad. I'm actually doing a 1,800 calories a day diet, and I've been working out about 4 days a week, sometimes 5. Just depends on how I feel and everything. I'm trying to do something active. I do have like a hurt foot right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I got a big knot on the arch of my foot, my left foot, and it's been bothering me pretty bad. After Cody and I did, it was about almost a mile last Sunday.
Yep.
But
a
little walk, but it was so hot that day. I mean, we were drenched. We were drenched, but it was good. It was refreshing.
It actually felt great that day. And then as soon as we started walking,
it got really hot.
The sun came out.
It got really hot. Especially coming uphill on that one trail. Woo! It was a doozy. But we kept going. We got through it. It was fun. It was good. I think we burned some calories, and we definitely sweat some nasty stuff out. So, but yeah, Taco Bell, going back to that for a second, even if I didn't go over my calories, I 100% went over my sodium intake for the day because Taco Bell is just so high in sodium. So, I mean, any fast food, but Taco Bell is really bad. But that aside, it was kind of like my first little cheat meal type thing. Like I said, I fasted all day, so I'm going to justify that. I'm going to try not to do that again. But I felt sorry for Cody, sort of, because if you really think about it, I've always been Cody's fat friend. So it's like, he knows if he's hungry at all or wants to go get food at all, I'm 100% going to be like, heck yeah, dude, let's go get some food, yo. But right now, I'm not like that. But I went with him anyway. And like I said, there's 2 chicken tacos pretty much for the entire day. I decided to go ahead and snag me something, get me a little treat. And tomorrow, we're actually working out and training pretty hard after church. So, and exciting news to go along with that. What's the exciting news that I have, Cody? Do you know? Can you guess?
Do I know?
You know. You were just there. It's not complete, but it's getting there, and in the next month, it will be pretty much 100% completed.
The basement.
The basement, yeah. The apartment, but more importantly, the gym.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we're going to be working out tomorrow. So we got the bench press, we got a treadmill, elliptical, we got the battle ropes, we got some interchangeable dumbbells, which honestly, I think a couple Sundays, if it's not too heavy, you might have to start bringing over your interchangeables so we can knock out some dumbbell workouts. But got a curl bar, some other like 300 pounds of free weight and stuff like that to mess with an Olympic barbell. So we're going to start hitting up either a late night Saturday night or a Sunday evening or early Sunday morning workout pretty much every weekend. I don't know if you knew that, but we are.
I do now, I guess.
Accountability, bud.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote down. I wrote, first of all, I wanted to ask, are you down? Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. DTW, dude. Down to work out. Down to work out, bro. Really hard Saturday night or Sunday afternoons. And I wrote down commitment, consistency, and accountability. Boom. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Pretty exciting. Finally get my home gym where I want it to be. I got the gym flooring on the way, and I got this nice rack to put up on the wall where I can actually hang all the resistance bands, jump ropes, stuff like that. We got really good lighting in there. We got the can lighting and a giant fluorescent in there. So with both of those turned on, it's awesome. And coolest thing is, it's air conditioned. The gym is air conditioned, which... I mean, I do want to sweat down there, but, I mean, it's just going to be better because when it's super hot outside, we got air conditioning. And then in the winter, I don't have to worry about going down there early in the morning and freezing because it's got heat. So, pretty excited about that. Home gym, it's a mission a go. But, yeah, we, along with all that, just kind of want to talk about our fitness journey as a whole and kind of like what does health mean to you, Cody?
What does health mean to me?
Yeah, like what does a healthy lifestyle look like to you?
Ooh, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
I mean, obviously, 100% I'm not either, but
well, I mean,
I'm going to give you my opinion on what health is and what I think it should be.
It's just because, like, mine or my opinion of it, like, relates to work.
Right,
like,
right.
Healthy, to me, is able to do go 35 years in the career that I'm in without injury or, health issues.
Right.
To get to retirement, and after that, do what I need to stay healthy,
and fit.
Enjoy what life I have. Yeah.
Live life. That's what, yes, I mean, well, now that I just said it, I kind of can simplify it as that. It's just to be able to live life to the fullest without having anything hinder your ability to do so. You know what I mean? Like anything health-wise to hinder your ability to do so. And so last year, it's been a little over a year now.
Shoulder?
Yeah, my shoulder's been a hindrance to me. Your foot now. And that's the thing that makes me so upset is in the past when I've tried to lose weight or hit the, hop on the gain train, if you will, I have really self-sabotaged myself in the fact that when things have gone wrong or when I've got sick or got an injury or something, I've taken time off and said I was going to get back on it. And then all of a sudden, before I knew it, 4 to 6 months flew by before I made that next step to try to come back. And so this time is different because my head and my heart are all in. My foot's holding me back a little bit, but I'm not letting it. I'm still doing exactly what I need to do. The elliptical is really helping me out because it's not so much pressure on my foot right now. So I'm able to tackle the elliptical more. I did half elliptical and half treadmill yesterday, and after the treadmill, I could barely walk this morning on my foot. And I probably need to go to the doctor next week and just go see, I think it's a podiatrist that checks out feet, or I need to go just get an x-ray and see if I have a broken bone or if something else is going on, or if I have plantar fasciitis or whatever it's called. I don't know, but it hurts bad and it swole up like a little golf ball in my foot, so it's a little concerning. But I want to be able to do things and live life without the hindrance of other health related concerns. And what I was saying before is it's been a little over a year since I found myself in the hospital at 355 pounds, enlarged spleen, fatty liver, stuff like that, and really needing to make a change. And so I was like, okay, well, I need to do it. But when I got back and out of it, I lost probably 10 pounds initially because I just quit eating altogether. I had no appetite. I quit drinking alcohol. I was just drinking water and just kind of sitting around.
Well, you kind of got in like a mood after that. Well, not a mood, but you kind of...
Yeah, I honestly thought that it was for a while there, I thought that I was very that's when I realized I was very unhealthy. I realized that I let my life get out of control as far as my health goes, and realized that my dreams of raising my son and living life with him and having fun and being a healthy father figure for him were kind of slipping through my fingers at that point. And I was like, what am I going to do? And so I had to finally step out of that and just be like, look, it's all up to you. You're either going to sit here in this hole until you do die very unhealthily or very unhealthy and making very unhealthy decisions, or you can pull yourself out and you can do everything that you can do and everything that you try to get healthier step by step, day by day, making decisions with your diet and your fitness to be a healthier version of yourself the next day than you were the day before. And so I had to make that decision to do that, pull myself out of the gutter and just say, look, if my heart explodes while I'm running a mile or two trying to get healthier, then so be it. At least I died trying to get healthy instead of just giving up. And so that's where I was for a while. And then I just kind of got in this thing where I was kind of sitting around and I was like, you know what, I'm still going to eat what I want because YOLO, you only live once. I'm going to keep eating what I want a little bit. I'm going to have some alcoholic beverages now and again. And I tried to stick to that fatty liver diet.
What was that?
It's not too bad. It's a lot of green tea, a lot of water, a lot of like nuts, like walnuts and stuff. It's basically very high Mediterranean style diet. Mm-hmm. Fish and stuff like that. Not a lot of red meat, not a lot of carbs, not a lot of bread, stuff like that. So I tried that, and then I guess I initially, over a year, I went from 355 to 327. So not very much, but still a pretty good bit. But I wasn't actually trying. Like pretty much no fitness. Like I said, I had a few 2 or 3 month stints where I was like getting up and like hitting the gym and going and jogging and stuff, and then I would get sick and then fall off. Mm-hmm. And then COVID hit after all that and stuff like that. So it was just kind of a wild ride health wise. But this last time, I guess there was a YouTuber I used to watch, and I still check out some of his videos till this day. I believe his name is John David Glod or something like that. But anyway, his name on YouTube is Obese to Beast because he lost like 280 pounds or like 180 pounds weight loss journey and everything. He was on the Ellen show and all that, and like he made a name for himself in the fitness and weight loss community. And I found his videos, and basically he talks about having this click moment because there's always going to be people that want to lose this significant amount of weight. And you can try over and over and over and over and over again, and you're going to fail every single time until you have that click moment, that moment that actually snaps in your head that you're like, I 100% want this, and I actually have my solidified reason why. You're not going to actually do that, any of it, until you have your why. And I have my why. My why is that I want... You want to ask me why I want to lose the weight, why I want to be healthier. It's because I want to be the healthiest version of myself, not only for myself, but for my wife and son. Because I owe it to them, and I owe it to lead a healthier lifestyle to raise my son that way too. I don't want him to have to struggle with any of the struggles I've had being overweight or losing me at age 10, 15, 20, 25 even. I want to be able to see my grandkids, I want to at least see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't want to die when I'm still in the darkness. Like I want to be able to see the end game and be able to, see what the future has in store for myself and my family, and be there for as long as I possibly can and just like lead a healthy family. And I can't do that if I'm not healthy myself. And I can't help others until I can help myself and get to that spot that I need to be. So that's pretty much my own personal struggle and fitness journey as of late. And I am kind of, I guess it's okay to like say it now, I'm kind of behind the scenes here and there kind of filming a documentary so that when this is all said and done and I do reach my goal weight, I can put a lot of this content together and kind of see where I came from to where I'm going. And then even after that, just stay the course, stay true to the course and keep going, stay healthy and lead that healthy lifestyle. It's not a diet and it's not a quick fix and it's not, well, I'm going to lose the weight and then eat whatever I want. It's a lifestyle change. It's getting into this, creating new healthy habits for the rest of my life, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and yeah, man, that's pretty much what I got going on. And I was always a chubby kid, you know? I was from like age like 9, I think, is when I started noticing myself get kind of chubby. And I was always taught, like, don't waste your food, finish what's on your plate, clean your plate, stuff like that. And, you know, I think family members would go get me seconds to bring me food. And I, you know, was taught that it was rude not to eat what people put on your plate. So I would always finish my food.
Well, we also grew up, you know, with the generation of, you know, when they went out to eat, they had to finish their plate.
Oh, yeah.
Our parents' generation.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, they always were. It was a big thing, man. Like, finish your food. And, you know, I remember with some of my cousins, it was like kind of like a competition. Like, who can eat
first?
Who can finish all their food first and then go play video games or go outside or go back to the pool. Who can finish eating first so they can have their rest time and then go back to swim or whatever. So it was just like, I would always just devour it, man. And then after that, I had just created this very unhealthy relationship with food, whereas some point after high school, I actually got in really good shape in high school for football.
Yeah, you were pretty...
Probably when you met me, I was probably not... Obviously, I wasn't as big as I am now.
Right.
But I probably was bigger than I was at my, like, best weight. And I think my best weight was probably 225, 230. Yeah, somewhere between sophomore year and senior year of high school, I was at my physical best for football.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. So. You were pretty fit.
Yeah, I mean, I was thin. I was still, you know, I still had a gut. I still had man boobs and stuff like that. But like
they were shaped.
Yeah, I was tight. I was muscular, and I was pretty healthy. I could run. I could jump. I could do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was sometime after high school and into college when I got that liberation, that freedom, and then when I turned 21, being able to go out and buy beer myself, however much I wanted, whenever I wanted, not having people tell me, you know, you have to eat this salad now. We're having salad for dinner. I could eat pizza for dinner or chicken wings or tacos any meal that I wanted to, you know, and no one could. And then obviously it probably didn't help being the kitchen manager at a Zaxby's fried chicken joint. So 50% off a meal every single day, and you were probably eating 1 or 2 meals there a shift. So I mean, I was just being around a lot of unhealthy food, making a lot of very unwise decisions and very unhealthy decisions led me to where I am today. And it's nobody's fault other than myself. It was almost like I had blinders on, and then one day I woke up and looked in the mirror and was like, damn, I gained a lot of weight, bro. And like, I didn't see it before. But it's almost like one day it just hit me, and I was like looking at myself in the mirror, and I turned to the side and did the front profile and was like, bro, what happened to me? Mm-hmm. And then after I realized it, I realized that a lot of my friends had realized it too. And then they finally, I would mention it, and then I guess that would be their cue to like, oh good, he knows now. Now I can say something too. Dude, yeah, you got big. And I was like, I know. Like I'm trying to work on that. So it was kind of like this thing where I was just in this really bad place in my life, really bad relationship with food where I was, and then when I started initially trying to lose weight, I probably had a binge eating disorder, a very unhealthy relationship with food where I would starve myself all day long, and then the last meal of the day, eat everything.
Well, that's what I do now.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you still probably don't over-consume the calories of your maintenance level.
Probably not.
I was no lie, destroying way more than I should have been taking in a day with one meal.
Yeah, me and you've had this conversation.
And my
before.
genetics are terrible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everything that I put in after that, it wasn't like the whole fasting period didn't matter because I took way too many calories in. I mean, your body works off of totals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was taking all this empty space and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Now it's time. And I would just eat. But then all of a sudden I'd be 1,000 calories over my maintenance level, which means I was in a 1,000 calorie surplus for the day, adding weight. 1 pound of fat is what, 1,300 calories or something like that? Or you got to burn 1,300 calories to burn a pound of fat or something. So I mean, like, and I'm not even sure if that's right. It might be more than that. But I don't have all the science on this, but I'm just spitballing here. But I was 100%. One fact that I do know is very unhealthy, and I'm finally at a place with my heart and my head where I'm like, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna always ask myself, because I started taking note. I started doing that elimination diet, and I would cut stuff out, reintroduce it, and when I would reintroduce the stuff, that's when I would start asking myself, okay, how does this actually make me feel after I eat it? Rice, carbs, fat, stuff like that made me feel so bogged down and bloated, right? And I just felt terrible after eating certain items. So started doing lean protein and lots of vegetables and stuff, higher volume but less calories, and realized that my energy levels were way better. My my bloating and everything was down. My clothes fit differently. I just felt better in general. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want first and foremost, is to feel better.
Right.
To feel good, you know what I mean? And then after that, all the other extra stuff will come. The weight loss will start coming, but I have to lose all the visceral fat around my organs internally first before I can start seeing the stuff on the outside start to shed off, you know? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, that's me, man. That's Gavin Lamb's kind of like journey with fitness thus far. And I have some big plans ahead, and I'm excited to have the gym. I have no excuses not to use it. I have an accountability partner right here to help me, at least work out really hard 1 day a week, and then the rest of the time's on me. But I feel like I've talked enough about me and my woes of health and weight loss and stuff like that. But I'm a work in progress, and I'm not going to give up on myself. And I know that everyone around me is not going to give up on me either. And people are going to keep me in check. People are going to call me out, and I welcome that. I don't want people to, get lazy on me and be like, yeah, well, I mean, you've done a good job, but valiant effort, but you should probably just give up. I've had a lot of people tell me, look, you've given up a lot in the past, just keep going this time. And you know what? I'm going to say it right here on this podcast. I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
So, Cody, what is your personal fitness journey so far?
Wait, so far?
Yeah, so far in life, like general.
In
general, it doesn't have to be like as crazy as mine, because I know you always just complain about how like you just want to tone and build muscle, and like how you've been like skinny fat, but not like you're not overweight. Fat. You're not like super skinny, but you're not overweight. So you're like,
I'm skinny fat. I'm skinny with a gut. But yeah, no, like I've always been skinny. Like in high school, I think when I graduated, I weighed 155.
155. What did you weigh earlier when we weighed?
185.
185. Yeah. So
today 185. Yeah. But like after high school, like I don't know, a year or so after high school. Ever since then, I've always stayed somewhere between 170 to 180, or 175 to 185. Mm-hmm. So I've always kind of stayed in that area right there.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's way better than the way I fluctuated. 230 to 350.
But yeah, as far as like what I would like to do, or like, if I were to set like a goal and try to go for it, I would like to get to close to 200 pounds.
200 pound, like
Of
lean
muscle.
lean
Lean
body,
muscle.
like muscle
Yeah.
mass. It's a good goal, man.
So because that's my thing. I just need to build muscle. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
the
can
more
definitely
muscle you build, the more calories you burn.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can definitely lose a little bit of this belly fat, but besides that, I mean, I have hardly any fat on me anywhere else.
right.
So,
Yeah, my BMI is like 50 something percent. I'm like half
Yeah.
fat. I'm like half fat. I got like 130 something pounds of me that's lean, and then the rest of me is just fat. It's bad. I'm a fatty, but I'm just, I'm trying to change it. But yeah, man, fitness is hard, man, because it's another guy that I watch. His name is Bricks Fitness. He always preaches about consistency over intensity, and I think that's something that really hit me hard, and it hits me hard till this day that I need to stick to that, man, because if I can just be consistent. I always think about that with myself, like when I derail, fall off the wagon and everything. I always think, man, if I just would have done that, it's like 6 months later, right after I was going real hard and everything. I always think back to myself, if I just would have stuck to that for 6 months, think about where I'd be now. Think about
right.
the gains I would have made, the weight that I could have lost, the health that I could have right now if I just would have stuck to my goal. And so consistency is so important. And I think that's one thing that I've always felt as. I've always tried to go so hard, so fast, and just dive right in, focus on intensity over consistency. And I really need to swap that. I really need to focus on the consistency side and a little less on the intensity, but still consistently and steadily make gains, man.
Right.
Make gains in my strength while I lose the weight. So,
I've always had a issue with just sticking to it, or like as far as like every day going, working out every day. I mean, I think that's hard for everybody.
oh yeah, I mean, for me
But-
now, I'm trying to just stick to 3 days a week. But
Yeah.
like I said, I've been doing probably 4 to 5 just because I want to do something active as much as I
Right.
can. And then those days where I try to plan it out ahead of time and have a goal so that I don't mess it up. But if those days where like my feet are killing me, I feel weak, I feel tired, that's a key indicator for me that, okay, this is going to be my rest day. I'm just going to make sure that I eat very well today, take my rest day, and then tomorrow I'm just going to eat well again, and then I'm going to train hard. And I just make myself do that. So it's okay because I put that in my notes. Like, so recently, and I'll just go over this real quick because it's not a lot, but I think it's really packed full of good stuff, and that's why I wrote it down. If I could find it. I don't know where it is. Okay, here we go. I made a list, and it says, does what I put into my body benefit my health? Make better healthy choices for the big picture. Always prep and have a healthy backup option if plans don't work out. Be aware of your social situations and commit to making the healthy choice beforehand. Track your daily calories. It's easy, just do it. How do I feel after eating something? Drink more water. Chew my food longer before swallowing, just to help, with digestion. If it doesn't coincide with my fitness goals, it will not lead to a positive result. If I mess up, don't stress. Just keep going. Don't give up after making a mistake. If you feel exhausted, sick, hurt, rest, recover, get back to work, in that order. So that goes like what we were just saying. Like if I don't feel well or if I'm hurt or something, I'm going to rest, recover, and then get back to work, in that order. But I'm not just going to quit. I'm going to get back to work. Don't overthink things. Keep diet and fitness simple. It's easy to be consistent. And then the very next line says, be consistent. Consistency over intensity.
So this is what I have always thought. I mean, I have never been on a diet.
Yeah.
And I've never counted my macros and all that. But that, to me, seems like that would be so difficult.
It's really not if you use something like MyFitnessPal. If you get a really good quality
But don't
tracker
you
like
also
that.
had to kind of like learn your body as to
I
what
mean,
your numbers are to like
Yeah, if you want to get
stay
your
consistent
I think
or
it's your TDEE to find out what your maintenance level is, and then you have to calculate what you want. If you want to gain weight, this is how many calories you need. So one thing I've always wanted to try is go and do one of those DEXA scans. Have you ever heard of that? You like go to this clinic or whatever and lay down, and it'll give you an entire rundown of your whole body, bone density, muscle mass, fat, everything.
and where your body likes to store fat too.
Yeah, it gives a full rundown of all of it, so you actually learn your body from that. I think it's pretty expensive, but I think it's worth it if you want to
I think they
invest.
give you like a whole notebook with all these like notes and like telling you everything.
It gives you a full body rundown of you personally, so that's pretty cool. I think that would be very interesting to do. Maybe I'll do it once I actually get a little healthier. I don't want to know right now, dude. But yeah, so we talked a little bit about our personal fitness journeys. Talked about. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about. You've been using those dumbbells you bought?
I have.
What are they? The Bowflex brand?
Yeah, Bowflex. I'm not sure
What they're called?
if they're called something specific, but it's
The interchangeable?
Bowflex. Yes, it's the interchangeable. You turn like the nozzle? Well, not nozzle. What do you call it?
The little
At the end, you just kind of turn it to the weight.
turn the gauge or whatever, like the lock mechanism. And then it'll you can pull or add whatever weight you want to it. How much was that? The whole set?
Oh, it was like $420 something, $430 something.
But that's for the Bowflex brand, and it's like that's
and
like
that was
the
for
top
two
notch
of
brand.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, the top two of them and the stand, right?
it didn't come in the stand.
Oh, it was just both sets though.
Yeah, it came with both dumbbells and the platform that comes on.
That it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
It goes from 5 pounds to 52 and a half.
Nice.
Pretty neat.
I definitely want to invest in some of those for the gym. I'm also soon, probably not like immediately, but hopefully in the next couple months, hopefully, I want to get a heavy bag, some gloves. It's just like fun cardio, man. Just sit there and kind of box.
Yeah, because cardio is just not fun.
Go boom, boom. Yeah, but if you got something to like hit, listen to some music, and just kind of practice on your first of all,
You get in a fight
cardio.
with
Argument with anybody, dude.
Yeah,
just get heated and be like, I'll be back. We'll discuss this in a minute. Just go take it all out on the bag. But like, yeah, that first of all, you're getting cardio that's fun. It's not mundane, just walking on a treadmill or going for a walk or anything or running. It's fun. You're actually hitting a heavy bag. You're learning different skills on how to hit and everything, working on your technique and all that, getting a little bit of self-defense and stuff like that, So, I mean, it's like a trifecta, if not, like, even more. Probably a lot of benefits to it, but I think it would be a cool thing to add to the gym.
I think it'd be great for your heart. Well, that's cardio in general, I guess.
For sure. Cardiovascular, just having some fun. Like, think about it. Warm up on the treadmill, get a little elliptical in, pump some weight, and then just end the day on just a heavy bag, just going as hard as you can. It's like hit cardio, dude. Just going heavy and hard as possible, as fast as you can, all out. So that's kind of like the plan going forward, getting this gym set up completely and using it and utilizing it every day. And like everyone says, you can't outrun a bad diet. So it's all about diet first and then fitness and just consistency over intensity, man. That's my plan. That's my personal plan. But saying all that, I don't know if you do or not, and I'm sure you do, at least somebody, at least maybe even a few. Who are your biggest fitness role models or influencers in your life that motivate you?
That motivate me?
Yeah, that motivates you, get you excited about fitness and want you to keep going. Stuff like that.
Ooh. Well,
I mean, it can even be family member. It doesn't have to be like a YouTuber or
okay.
a famous gym person or anything like that.
I'm not going to say his name, But there's a gentleman that I work with, and he's in his like mid-50s.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is in the best shape I've ever seen a human.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this guy gets
Those older
up.
gentlemen that work out are awesome. That's what I want to be.
He gets up at like 4 a.m. every morning and runs like 5 miles.
Oh my gosh, do you work with Mark Wahlberg?
No.
Mark Wahlberg's a beast, dude. You ever seen his workout routine? I guess that's one of mine. I'll pop that in there, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think about it till just now. But so that guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Beast.
Yeah. I mean, and he's in great shape. And he's like mid-50s. So like that.
So he's just someone you take like notice of, or is he like always like, hey, you need to hit the gym. You need to hit the gym. Gotta be doing this.
Well, yeah. When I talk to him, and I'll say something because like he'll pop up on my Instagram or something, like you know, or Snapchat or something like live or whatever, and you click on it. He's sitting there just running on the treadmill at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
That's awesome, dude. I have most of mine are actually from like YouTube or social media that I follow, but other ones that I've known personally, probably. So there's 2 guys I know of that I went to school with, man, that really motivated me when I started seeing them on social media and stuff. And I'm like 100%. They don't listen to this podcast, but I'm gonna go ahead and shout them out. Axel Quincenar and Russ Denny, both of those guys, and another buddy of mine from school, Bob Standifer. All 3 of those guys, we were all kind of heavier back in school, like high school and everything, and in elementary school. We were like the chubby guys, the big guys. All these guys, I think I'm the last one, so I was like, that's motivation right there. If they all did it, I need to do it too, you know? So I was seeing them like run marathons and go take their dogs on hikes up mountains and everything, and then finally like they got fit and like they look great now, man. And that's why I'm like, dude, I'm 30 now. I'm gonna make my 30s be the best years of my life, and I'm gonna get in shape because these guys did it. These were my schoolmates. If they could do it, I can do it. And that was a huge motivation for me to be able to see those guys. And then a guy I used to work with, and you know him too, Matt Sazama.
Yeah.
Big guy. He lost like 85 pounds recently. He looks great, man. I saw him like a week and a half ago. He came in the store, and I was just like, we were all like, whoa, dude, like, what have you been doing? He's just like, man, I've been just eating right and hitting the gym. And I'm like, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So those are guys that I know personally that kind of motivated me and inspired me to go and lose the weight and just kind of help motivate me. Other guys on social media and stuff like that, and also most notably someone really close to me that's helped motivate me and just kind of keep me up on my fitness stuff for years now, and just very inspirational to me and motivates me, and I love him a lot. It's Mitchell Thompson. He's my little cousin, and he went from just being like this chubby kid that didn't really know what he wanted to do, and then when he found his love in wrestling, just took charge of that and won like 2 state championships, went to college for wrestling and everything, and just achieved the body that he wanted, and learned a lot about himself physically and mentally, and able to really harness that, and knows what to do and what not to do to keep that body. So he's helped me a lot throughout the years, and continues to still help me. So
he's very disciplined too.
Oh, definitely, dude. Like the stuff that he had to do to cut weight for wrestling, I would have been like, I quit the team, not eating popsicles every night for a month. So
yeah.
So a lot of personal people in my life, and then also YouTubers and social media influencers that have really kept me motivated and kept me interested in fitness altogether. I would have to say these are some of their quotes and who they are. Stay, ever forward, max tuning, find a way, Dusty lost 300 pounds, obese to beast, and then this is a quote actually from Henry Ford, and I've always thought of it. My uncle actually mentioned it in a sermon one time, and it really struck me hard as far as every time I thought about my weightlifting and my fitness goals. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And so if you don't ever change anything, you're just going to keep getting that same result. And it kind of coincides with that whole saying about the definition of insanity, you know? So it's very, very similar to that. And like, I don't want to be insane, and I don't want to always do what I've always done and get those same results. I want to change and see what happens. But in order to get the results that I want, I have to put in the work and change. So that's always been inspirational to me. This is a quote from the band Revolution. No doubt gonna lay my claim, put in work and just wait, let it all unfold straight from my soul, and I'll stick to my goal always. Motivational music. And also, first and foremost, just I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, Philippians 4:13. So I give all glory to God and just lift all this up to Him as far as my conditioning and my health and just my life in general, just to keep me in the palm of His hand and lead me and guide me to do His work, you know. So whatever I do it for the glory of God, first and foremost. And I know He has a better plan for me, a plan for me to prosper and live a healthy life. So that's what I need to do, and I got to do my part too. And then at the bottom of this whole thing, I kind of just wrote a note to myself to simply live a healthier lifestyle to raise your son and be the best husband, father, son, friend, and disciple that I can possibly be. Never back down, stay strong, stay confident, and just do it. So, along with everybody else, I got to self-motivate too. Motivate myself, keep myself up on top, and just like, you gotta psych yourself out, man. Like when you have that day where like you didn't work out in the morning, and you have that 8, 9, 10 hour, 11 hour, 14 hour day for you, work shift, and you don't want to do anything when you get home. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and be like, let's hit it. Let's just hit it, and we'll call it a day. So that's pretty much it as far as all the fitness stuff goes. Cody, what else do you have as far as fitness and wrapping this up? We're going to do a part 2 to this, so don't worry about the fun fact. Yeah, don't worry about your fun fact. We're going to do that in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to do just a fun little chat here in a minute, because I think we've rambled, or I've rambled, single-handedly rambled way too much about fitness and my weight loss failures and journey this episode. So I think we're gonna call it on this one, and then dive into another episode where we kind of just have fun.
Okay.
So, what you got? Anything to wrap this up? Any motivation or any final statements?
Any final statements?
Yeah, this is the serious one, guys. Just talking about fitness and health. We want to be healthy. My goal in life right now is to be healthy spiritually, mentally, and physically. The best that I can be in all those, day by day, step by step. And that's really all I got. Yeah, that's it, man. The dirty hits. Man, we're on our reggae.
Yeah.
On our reggae today.
But it's just I think it's a good goal, and I think it's also a good mental exercise as well, because it'll make you hold yourself accountable, which I think is a big, if not the most important thing when it comes to, doing something like this.
Be a man of your word,
right?
Even to yourself, that's where it starts. So
I think it'll be a nice little adventure.
I started thinking, it said be a man of your word, be true to yourself, and I started thinking about that Ziggy Marley song. Got to be true to yourself.
We are on a
killing those reggae
yeah.
quotes, man. Motivational Monday. Hey, if you're listening to this, it might be Monday, because these drop new episodes every single Monday, 7 a.m. guys. So I hope that you are. Oh gosh, man, I'm getting really bad at these. Guys, I hope that you are enjoying these episodes. I hope that you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the podcast, and also the YouTube channel at Gavin Lamb TV. If you want to watch this podcast, you can go there. You can see us right now on the podcast playlist at Gavin Lamb TV. Go check us out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it with a friend. Just let everybody know that we talk about faith, culture, good vibes, and anything and everything in life in between. We just kind of sit down and chat and have a good time. We want to bring you into the fold. We would love to hear from you. If you want to leave comments and just kind of say what's up, give us some suggestions, and if you want to comment, we'll probably shout you out on here. We don't get a lot of comments, so you want to be the commenter, we'll shout you out for sure. And if you want to, you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the podcast, leave us a rating or review. DM me on my social at GavinLambTV on Instagram, letting us know that you did all those things, and I will send you a personal note thanking you, and listen to Lamb Chop podcast sticker, guys. Right here, pretty cool. Little logo badge stickers. You can put them on your car, your laptop. You can put them on your dog's face if you want to. Put them wherever you want. So hit us up, let us know. And guys, first and foremost, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, on the Listen to Lamb Chop podcast, guys, much love. Faith moves mountains. Peace.